Hello, Alexia aqui. Então, antes de começar esse episódio, eu quero dar algumas atualizações sobre o inglês de Necru. Em 2020, nós vamos ter 12 challenges diferentes, ou seja, é um novo produto completamente diferente para vocês. A cada mês, a gente vai ter um challenge diferente um do outro, claro. Então, por exemplo, nós teremos challenges sobre como melhorar o seu vocabulário, como fazer good first impressions, como ter o inglês melhor e mais natural possível durante conversas com nativos de inglês. Eu estou muito animada e quero muito que você participe. Então, se você gosta de nós, se você gosta do nosso trabalho, se você gosta aqui do Inglês de Necru Rádio e quer ficar de uma vez por todas sério com seu inglês, começando agora em 2020, vá lá no nosso site inglesdenecru.com. Now, on with the show! Olá, pessoal! Tudo bem? Que bom que vocês estão por aqui, porque, como vocês bem sabem, o Cambly continua com um super trial lesson de graça para vocês.
Oba!
E quem até hoje em dia não fez isso, eu não entendo. Se eu pudesse, daria um puxão de orelha enorme, porque tem professores nativos da língua inglesa 24 horas por dia. Então,
Oba!
assim, não pode de manhã, mas pode à tarde? Tem gente. Não pode à tarde, mas pode à noite? Tem gente. Não pode à noite, mas pode de madrugada? Tem gente. Então,
Oba!
vambora, né? Vai lá no cambly.com ou no aplicativo do Cambly, se inscreve e lá em menu, em minutos grátis, você coloca o nosso código Inglês de Necru Podcast para ganhar uma free trial, um free lesson, do jeito que você quiser falar, tá bom? Então é isso. Foster, alguma coisa a mais?
No, go to Cambly, talk to native speakers. Let's get on with the show.
Okidoki.
Hello, hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Inglês no Rádio. As always, my name is Foster, and as always, I am here with
Alexia. Hello, I'm really happy that your name is still Foster.
I am still happy that your name is Alexia.
How are you?
I am doing well. How are you doing this morning/afternoon for you?
I am doing sleepy but happy.
I'm doing sleepy. I'm feeling sleepy.
Yes, I'm feeling sleepy.
I am sleepy.
I made a joke.
Good joke, Emma. So this week on the show, I think we are going to do things a little bit differently. So more specifically, we are going to talk about our current situation in quarantine. This is something that we have not been super open about because
of
one,
many reasons.
Yeah, I would say on one hand, it's personal. We don't have to share everything about our life, even though most of the time we are very transparent about what's going on in our life. But I think more importantly, it's just really hard to deal with, and then talking about it publicly just adds another level of difficulty. It kind of seemed too much, but I think we're ready to do it now.
Yes, but at the same time, the amount of people who send me messages on Instagram saying that they are in the same situation as us, and sometimes even worse, is huge. So maybe what we are gonna say and show here is the reality of the world right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a very, very small snapshot of our particular situation. But this week we're going to try to be as honest and open as possible. And we hope it brings you a little bit of comfort, a little bit of company, and hopefully some cool English in the process. Does that sound good to you, Alexia?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so let's get started with the basics. So if I'm not mistaken, we have been apart, which is to say I have been in the US, you have been in Portugal for a little more than 5 months now, 157, 158 days. Does that sound right to you?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 157 days. That's a little more than 5 months, a little more than 22 weeks, more than 400 hours, more than 220,000 minutes, more than 14 million seconds. That's a lot of time apart.
Oh my God. When you read these numbers, when you see these numbers, it looks worse.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks worse. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. And it's a reminder that life is short and every moment without you is a moment that kind of feels not wasted, but not,
Complete.
yeah, not realizing its full potential.
Yeah. Yes,
Okay, so that's the general situation. We've been apart for almost 6 months. It is terrible. I'm having a very difficult time.
yeah, and only 4 months to end the year, and it's really, really crazy right now.
Yeah. So yesterday we did a live podcast. So we were recording live on Instagram, but also recording the show that you listen to on Friday. And a lot of people were asking questions like, when are you going to see each other again? Foster, are you traveling to Portugal? Things like that. So, do you want to address some of those questions just so everyone's on the same page?
Of course.
Cool. So, when are our plans to see each other again?
I mean, as I was trying to explain during the live, we don't know what's gonna happen with um the Schengen space. No,
We say the Schengen zone.
yeah, the Schengen zone and the EU also.
The EU.
Eu falei EU, EU, EU.
EU.
Yes,
So you really want to focus on separating those two letters, separating the two sounds. EU.
EU.
It's exactly like me and you without the M in the first part.
EU.
There we go.
Okay.
Perfect. And just to clarify, the Shenzhen zone is a commercial area within the EU that has a lot of regulations for travel and things like that.
Yeah, just like Mercosur for South America. It's the same.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
Yeah. So we have no idea because right now, like Portugal can't decide what's gonna happen without Brussels, without Brussels, and
Which is the capital of the European Union.
yes, and then it's not like a war, but it feels like a war right now because some places they are letting people come in and then they can do the 15 days there and then they can travel to Europe, right? But
hmm
I mean, we never know because it looks like a lottery. And about the United States, right now, I can't go because the United States is still closed. So we don't know. We really don't know. We have to wait and see what happens. And as soon as one of the countries or the zones open, I will go or Foster will come. So
Yeah. Essentially, we are waiting. We are in limbo, in a purgatory of sorts. And from my perspective, it seems like Portugal really wants to open
no,
its
yeah,
borders,
yeah,
but
and it's a.
because can I explain this very quickly?
Go.
I know we are both very animated by this subject. Um, so it seems like Portugal really wants to open its borders to tourists because the Portuguese economy depends very heavily on tourism.
Only,
But
only on tourism.
mhm. Yes, it's a very big part of the economy, like I was saying. But because Portugal is part of the European Union, They cannot make those decisions unilaterally. And on my side of the pond, which is to say on my side of the Atlantic Ocean, the pandemic is completely out of control. We are not allowing European citizens to enter the United States still. So, out of reciprocity, Europeans are not allowing Americans to visit, and out of public safety concerns because the virus is out of control here.
Yeah.
So, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. And maybe people are thinking like, oh, okay, Foster could go to United Kingdom or even Croatia, just like Anita did, and then travel to Portugal. But guys, seriously, it's like a lottery. I mean, he could do that, and I could meet him anywhere, but still, it's a pandemic out there. So, do we really want to put ourselves there as well? It's so difficult to make this decision right now as well.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that we are very experienced travelers. We have a lot of experience traveling internationally. And in general, I have a pretty good sense for these things. Like, I have a pretty high tolerance for uncertainty and danger when I'm traveling. And
I am the opposite, so.
yeah. And for me, traveling internationally still feels very dangerous, very uncertain. I don't know if I travel to the UK, are they going to let me enter the UK? Then after that, will they let me enter Portugal? How will the quarantine situation look like? It's super, super complicated. So we're just sitting and waiting.
Yeah, and even though Foster would come here, I would have to put my dad or ourselves somewhere else, and wait 14 days as well because of my dad. He's a risk because of his diabetes, and I mean there are so many reasons why not and why yes doing this stuff is very difficult.
Yeah. So for your dad, you can say he is at a high risk.
Yeah.
There's a high potential for him to get sick. We both are living with our parents right now who are older. They are at a higher risk to contract a severe case of COVID-19. And yeah, there are just too many uncertainties. Just one thing, Alexia, when you say why not and why yes.
Eu queria falar porque sim, porque não. Eu não sabia como falar.
Yeah. Honestly, I would probably say there are a lot of pros and cons.
Yeah. There are a lot of pros and cons.
Exactly. Cool.
Yeah.
So that's the general situation that we are dealing with and trying to navigate right now. For the rest of the week, we will talk about different aspects of that, what we've been doing, how we've been dealing with it, what kind of fun activities we've been trying to do to entertain ourselves, how we've been working. So if you're interested to get a little perspective into the life of an international couple that's separated during a global pandemic, the rest of the week should be interesting for you.
Yes.
And of course, we'll teach you some good English at the same time.
Yes, for sure.
Cool. That sounds good. So thank you, Alexia, and we will talk to you tomorrow.
Bye! Muito obrigada por ter escutado mais um episódio aqui do Inglês de Necro Rádio. É muito bom ter você juntinho assim de nós. Faz muito, muito carinho no nosso coração, digamos assim. Então você que está interessado em saber mais sobre os nossos produtos e saber mais sobre a gente, o que a gente oferece para vocês em relação a estudo, a challenge, a curso, vá lá no inglesdenecro.com e você pode ver mais sobre as worksheets, por exemplo.
Yeah. If you want to really improve your English, if you want to learn more about the ways you can do that and just connect with us on a deeper level, go to inglesdenecro.com. And as always, keep up the good fight.
And lose well.
See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.